All right.
Let's get down to
the
business
business.
to defeat
Defeat the
the
Huns.
Oh my God. We tried this outtake or intro. So welcome to
I don't
Babito's
want to sing,
Casino.
so I'm not in a singing mood at the moment.
I'm your host, Albert Babito, right here, and we have Jacobo as well, who's your co-host. Jacob right here. So wipe your feet, have a seat, and let's get started. Oh my God. Welcome. Episode what, 7?
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, I lost.
We got a lot in store
I
for
think
you.
it is 7. Because I was on 5, wasn't I? That's where I started. I started on 5.
Yes.
All right.
We got a lot in store for you today. We got a good, Disney on a dime. That's our topic of the day.
It's a weird topic. Why would you pick that?
Because, man, it's just a random funny theme. So a lot of people wanted to go to Disney back in the day. Your parents took you when you had like 5 other siblings, or you went in a group because, it was cheaper that way. And sometimes you made sandwiches, or you snuck in like some apple juices or some Capri Sun, so you didn't have to pay for shit.
Mm-hmm.
You also have a bug on your shirt.
What?
Yeah, you have a bug on your shirt.
What?
Right there.
Oh, shit. Killed it.
So
yeah, I remember going to Disneyland as a kid. We got to go to Disneyland.
Did your parents ever pack sandwiches?
Probably, I think so. I don't remember exactly, but I'm sure. I'm sure we did it before.
We got the noticias absurdas for you today. We're gonna just jump straight into it because I have some good ones for you.
All right, let's hear
Basically, this happened back in 2022.
Okay.
A woman who visited Disney California Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, that's not 2022. I think this happened recently. Hold up. Basically, have you heard of the woman who is suing Disney for allegedly that she suffered injuries after a cast member dressed as Goofy fell on her?
Oh, dang! All right. Well,
before I go into detail, who do you think's at the fault? The mascot or the person?
I need more information, I think, because it could go either way at this point.
All right. Katrina visited Disney California Adventures, DCA, on April 3rd, excuse me, with her daughter. Oh. The lawsuit claims when she bent over to tie her daughter's shoes, a Disney cast member dressed as Goofy walked directly into her.
Oh, shit.
And she fell onto the quote-unquote hard cement.
Mm.
The cast member wearing the Goofy costume allegedly fell onto her with, quote-unquote, per her, this is her during the lawsuit,
right. This is her, yeah,
all of his body weight.
Oh.
Which resulted in several traumatic, debilitating, and permanent injuries that necessitated significant medical care, as well as emotional pain and suffering. She is seeking damages for negligence and her injuries because it resulted in some permanent disability.
That's crazy, actually.
Who do you think is going to win the lawsuit, Disney or her? I
don't know, because Disney, they got good lawyers, so it's always hard to go up against Disney there. But I don't know if it is what she says it is. I mean, those are some pretty strong terms. Like if it's that bad and she's disabled now from that, which is pretty nuts.
No, she quotes to be. It's not. She's not actually.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Somebody should do a little digging, but if it's true, then yeah, you gotta get your money because that's crazy. Because I've seen people fall on top of each other and. Usually it doesn't lead to somebody being disabled.
A ginormous Goofy walking.
Yeah.
You're not going to get out the way. Everybody gets out the way when the giant Goofy's walking.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if, you know what I bet is like they were just like behind her or something like that. And then they're just walking down the street or wherever. And they're all kind of going in that general direction. She stops. She did say, I was trying to, time my kids.
And just kind of stopped right in front of
Goofy. Right in the middle, because people do that. I mean, people are crazy and they just stop. And it's like, whoa, like, try to move off to the side. You know that it's like traffic, bro. Like, you don't just stop in the middle of the road.
You think it's because of his heavy-ass, like, costume that he couldn't stop himself?
Well,
And-
yeah. Well, not even that. Just that. It's you have like zero visibility. That's why people walk with you to kind of lead you. You don't have any visibility to that stuff.
And
So
that cast member is too busy focusing on the kids, like running around.
kids and just navigating because it's like he's wearing this big old foam outfit and can't see.
That's true. So who do you think
Hmm.
should win the lawsuit, or like who do you think is right?
I think they need to dig into that lady's story if it is as bad as she says, because freak accidents, stuff like that kind of happens. Um,
She's claiming that they did permanent damage because of the Goofy costume.
maybe cover her medical bills. I mean, this is a big, large company. This is a Fortune 500 company.
Just do the medical bills and call it a day.
Yeah, like take care of the medical bills or whatever, and I'm sure they have enough money to throw a little cash to put the. And that's usually how these things go. They usually settle out of court. That's exactly what they do, and because it's easy for them, they'll make that money back in a second.
Yeah, I mean it's $1 billion company.
It is a big company, and they'll keep doing good, and they just stop putting bad like shows on Disney Plus there.
Oh, hot take.
Hot take. Some of it is not great. It's like, oof, they're just pumping out content.
Like Mandalorian. I'm just kidding. No, the Mandalorian's really good.
The Mandalorian. Don't you speak ill of the Mandalorian. It's preposterous.
Our next story is also Disney related at California Adventures.
Whoa.
The scrappiest place on earth is the title.
The scrappiest. There, I have the one in California. People do be fighting.
You've seen fights?
I haven't seen them personally, but I know they happen. I've seen them online.
All right. Well, an altercation at Disney California Adventures leads to an ejection.
Oh,
oh God! I choked on my own spit.
Whoa.
Oh God! The fight played out for all to see, including a little girl wearing a Disney princess dress.
Oh, that's sad.
A group of women attacked another woman lying on the ground at DCA, resulting in at least one person being ejected from the theme park, according to authorities. The April 23rd brawl happened this year. Was recorded and posted to Instagram and shared.
See, that's what I'm saying. I've probably seen that one.
The poster provided no details about who or what happened or its aftermath, but the guest who started the fight was told that they were trespassing and were removed from the property, according to Disney spokesperson, who added that any type of violence would not be tolerated.
Yep. All right.
And then they responded to, let's see. Yeah, okay. So they responded to the theme park sometime after 5 o'clock to assist the Disney securities. The Anaheim police did. But no arrests were made. One woman also casually approached the scrum while pushing a stroller and leaned over and slapped one of the girls on the ground while holding onto the stroller.
She was an angry lady, all right?
I
get it. Sometimes kids could be frustrating, so she might have just she's like, it's ridiculous that they're fighting, so I'm just gonna, maybe smack some knowledge back into them, smack some sense back into them.
Other guests were involved in the fight, whereby let's see here. Other guests that were involved were wearing mouse ears.
Oh. Yeah, that's
the tussle unfolded.
Disneyland brawl, it happens.
The unfolded next to the Lamplight Lounge restaurant, which is not too far from Pixar Pier. I don't know where that is.
I know where it is. That's an interesting place to fight. It's right on the water, so it's kind of scenic fight.
Is that near the Ariel restaurant?
Ariel. It's because the Ariel is right there, and then you go across
Abomination Snow Cone.
Yeah,
is that another area?
It's that area. Yes, it's not around the Incredible Coaster. You have to come down. And it's in between the lake, and it's right when
is
you come
in that little Mexican food area?
No.
Okay, I don't even know.
It's off the pier.
Okay,
off the little bridge. Because you come across the bridge.
After one of the women step away from the fight, two small children can be seen standing near the women on the ground.
Oh.
A girl wearing a bright yellow dress modeled after Beauty and the Beast watches as another woman grabs the hair of the woman on the ground, and another person runs over to try to stop the fight, and a person can be heard loudly exclaiming, "Ay, qué groseras." Oh my God. "Ay, qué groseras," which means that was shameless. Or basically, oh my God, those gross ass people. But yeah, you ever seen some fights at Disney?
I've never seen them personally, but I have seen people get a little bit chatty with one another and be pissed off because of one thing or another. Because it's a lot of people, packed with people all the time.
Yeah, I know, but there's children there. I mean, continue.
Where did I leave off?
Basically talking about children being there, and
Yeah, you gotta keep in your mind that there's children around, and that's not a good example to be setting for the youth.
why are you gonna brawl at Disney though? It ain't that big of a deal.
It's ridiculous, and some people just get so wound up, and some people just lose their shit
for no reason.
Well, there's little things like bumped into them, or they cut them, or something like that. Some people lose their mind.
Well, honestly, I don't like when people cut. Cause
no, I'm not saying that it's good what they're doing. I'm just saying like that's kind of the reasons why people lose their mind, and
well, I mean, everybody's seen like at some point in their life at any amusement park, not necessarily Disney, like where people have fought. You ever seen that video with Knott's Berry Farm where a bunch of Edgars are fighting?
Yeah, that was like a whole thing, man, where they had to like police it a little bit better too, where they're like, this age kids can't come in at this time of day. They have to. They figured out. It was just a bunch of kids after school that had, passes. They're all going there, think they're fun, so they gang up together and fight each other. It's just bullshit, man. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean, that was Noticias Absurdas. If you have any other news stories you'd like to hear, please follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Right now, we got a couple videos up there that are reaching a couple thousand views, which is pretty good to hear.
Check out TikTok.
Babitos_casito, it's been pretty good. Yeah. If you want to follow either of those, I appreciate all the lovely comments that you guys been sending. We got one that basically said that they like our duo.
Nice.
That was a good one. Another one I got personally about how our like basically us setting this up and doing this has been like kind of an experience for them, and they're fun listening at their downtime. Basically, like we're their go-to podcast.
Nice.
I just got that one recently.
That's cool. That's tight.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Shout out to you.
And it's been pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys want to keep sending us some love, Babitos_casito. I posted on the Babito Instagram about how I'm currently designing some merch. So that will be in soon. I'm talking about just t-shirts and sweaters right now. I'm still trying to get the design right. So stay tuned for that.
Interesting.
Next up, we got Tell Me the Cheesemeh.
Cheesemeh.
Welcome to Tell Me the Cheesemeh. We've been getting through a lot of our news stories faster, which means it's better for personable times and cheesemeh advices. Uh-huh. Well, actually, the reason why we sped by the news stories is because I have a lot for the food for thought. It'll be after this, but basically I'm rating based off of this article and people who've tried it, all the critics who've tried it, it's the best amusement park food in California.
Oh, wow. Good pick.
So that's coming up after this. For Tell Me the Cheesemeh, I think my parents are swingers.
Oh.
Yeah, basically, today, I am 18 years old. Uh-huh. Realize my 55-year-old parents might be swingers. They have a pineapple ornament, and for a period of time a while ago, they displayed it upside down. It's pretty weird, right?
Yes.
But when they put it the right way around, they don't. But then they put it like the right way around, so I don't mention it. Yeah. Plus, who the fuck wants to ask their parents if they're swingers? Would you?
Would I?
If you sensed it.
If I sensed it, probably not.
You keep it to yourself?
I think so, because I think that's one of those things where it's ignorance is bliss. It's like, why go figure out and know what you don't need to know? It's not gonna benefit you in any way to know what your parents' sexual activities are. So
today,
just mind your business. How about that? That's a good one.
My mom comes home and she has a flamingo statue. For some context, we have another one in our dining room.
Okay.
2 pillows with flamingos on them and a neon one in the window.
Okay.
This is important, apparently.
Okay.
So she puts the new statue next to the old one and jokes about being a symbol for being a swinger. We all laugh, and her and my dad go out shopping. While home alone, I look across the street in my neighbor's window.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never guess this. A flamingo.
Oh, no.
So I researched it, and yep, flamingos and pineapples mean you're a swinger.
Wow, okay.
I don't know if I'm going insane or my parents are fucking my neighbors.
Gross.
Please help.
The the same advice carries over, man. It just don't
Ignorance is
worry.
bliss.
Yeah, you don't need to know. Like, don't worry, bro. Just like it's gross, so why think about it? You have zero
But
control.
what if like the 18-year-old walks in on the parents doing shit?
Then you
How do you address it then?
you jump off a cliff?
You jump.
That's yeah.
Because I
There's
think
no
that's
going
a,
back.
I think
No,
that's
I'm
a
just
little
kidding.
bit worse
I
than
know,
walking in on your parents doing shit.
That if it 1000% is worse. It's like you can't look at those people ever again. Like God, that's oof. I don't even think about it. So that's just really disturbing. Really disturbing thought. I really hope nobody goes through that.
Well, this person is.
Apparently they are. So just be. You know what? Here's how we fix this issue. Always knock. Always knock. Don't ever come in without knocking. It doesn't matter if it's like just always knock before going in because
I'm sorry,
don't
I'm
want
laughing.
that. You don't want that.
The next story is just so fucking out of pocket.
Okay, let's hear this pocket story.
Help. My partner is curious about blank. What do you think the partner is curious about before I tell you?
No, I don't.
Just guess. In the kink community, what do you think?
Kink
the partner
community?
Do
you know? Did you do the blank in there, or did the story put?
I put the blank in there
Oh,
because I want you to guess before I tell you.
Interesting. Okay.
And why I'm laughing.
Can I ask questions about it? Or no?
Yeah, you go ahead and try to guess it. You'll get 5 questions.
5 questions. Okay. And it's a kink related thing.
What is her partner curious about?
Is it something with the butt?
No.
Oh, okay. No butt stuff. Is it something dressing up?
Nope.
Okay. Is it something? I don't know.
There's 2 questions down. Come on, 3 more.
That's 2 questions. That's 2 questions. I don't know what it is. It's something weird too. Is it something they do together?
Nope.
No, it's
just the partner.
It's just one thing. Somebody does it to the other person, or no? It's just that solo thing.
The partner watches it.
And
is curious about it.
Is it cucking?
Nope.
Oh, it's not cucking.
All right. One last question.
I have one last question.
And then you got to guess.
He has to watch it.
And they've expressed of wanting to explore it too. I haven't went into the story yet, but I'm just trying to see if you could guess it.
Does it have something to do with like fake vaginas or something?
Nope. What is your final guess?
My final guess? I don't even know, dude. I don't know.
All right. Nope.
No,
Help. Okay. My partner is curious about animals.
What?
Like zoo porn.
That's really disgusting.
All right, let me read the story. It's a tiny story. I recently found out my partner is, a zoophile.
A zoophile? There's a word for it? That's disgusting.
They haven't acted on it yet.
If there's a word for it, that means that it happens like a lot.
Watched animal porn and expressed wanting to explore it.
What about explore it? No!
It turns me off, and I think it's gross and wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely wrong. Oh my God.
If I didn't have this piece of new knowledge, I would tell anyone in the world who have listened that they are amazing and I'm madly in love with, but now I feel so weird and creeped out. I don't know what to do. How do I process this?
You move on, honey.
You think break up?
Yes, get the hell out of there. That guy is crazy.
He literally went like, okay, hold up. Let's role play.
Yeah.
You're the wife.
Yeah.
I'm the weird husband.
Yeah.
Or weird partner.
Okay.
So listen, I think we should take our kinks to the next level.
Okay.
We don't kink shame here, right?
Yes. I will. If you're a freak, I'm going to call you a freak.
But honey.
I calls it like I see.
But honey. We don't do vanilla sex.
Vanilla? Oh, Jesus. I don't want to.
I would like to do vanilla with a horse. No.
What?
I can't. How would you? Okay, you're still. We're still role playing. We're still role playing.
No, I don't want to role play anymore. I have a question. Was it like a one-time ask, or was it like? Was he like? Oh,
no. He expressed on wanting to explore it.
like one night, like he
They
was just
basically were like sitting down, like
like,
hugging and shit, and he was looking at it and was like, I would like to do this one day.
okay. Oh, he said he would like to do. He would actually like to.
He would like to
it?
act upon it.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
You leave him.
He's yeah. You gotta get the hell out of there.
That's really illegal.
No, it is for sure. It's definitely animal abuse at the least. And they'll argue, oh no, it's animal. You know, it's. I guess that's that whole animal husbandry thing. That's what that like. That's crazy. No, it's wrong. Don't do that.
That's awful.
Don't do that to the animals, please. Just stop. Quit your stuff. That's no.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's really the right word for it. It's just disgusting. So no, thank you. No, thank you. Please. That's how we get like Ebola and stuff like that. Like
no, it's just you don't fucking do it.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. So no, lady, you need to get the hell out of there and run far. That guy's a wacko.
A couple other divorce stories.
Okay, let's hear them because I don't know how that gets topped because that was disgusting.
That's pretty disgusting, but I have this story here. Is considering getting a fleshlight convinced me to or not to?
Okay.
You want to know something funny?
What?
This is just this week's stories.
This week, homie.
Well, no, because I like to pull them every week, so that way it's fresh.
Which is what r/ is it?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Oh, hidden r/. Oh,
because I don't want people to know.
Okay.
So basically, considering getting a flashlight convinced me not to. I'm 23 years old.
That's a little gross.
Still a virgin.
Okay. All right.
Even though I'm making some progress in the dating, I'm not really like expecting anything, like any sex from anyone. With that being said, I really, he put this on, really want to feel what a vagina feels like.
Okay.
I have money to buy a decent piece of equipment.
Oh, all right.
Some high-tech stuff.
Yeah.
I'm looking for experience and insight.
Okay.
Help.
Okay, I'll help you out. So I'm gonna tell you, you could definitely go down that route, and you could get yourself a robot one.
Well, it brings on the topic of if getting a fleshlight is okay.
If getting a fleshlight is okay, it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just not a necessary thing. It's like, bro, like if you're how old? Did he put like an age on it?
No, 23 years old.
23. Okay, so he's still young. So it's like, dude, like what you need to do is take that money that you've saved up for a high tech robot vagina, take that money and invest it on yourself. Get yourself right, feeling right. Get hit the gym. Start working out, start feeling good, build up confidence. You just gotta build up confidence, and then go out there and get a girl. It's delayed gratification. Don't go for the easy thing because it's not as good as if you actually put in the effort and work hard for it. So much better when you get the real thing, So don't do that. I would say invest that money in yourself. Don't get the fleshlight. It's a bad investment, bro. It's kind of grody too. I'm not gonna lie. It's either like a robotic thing, which is gross. Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. It's your choice. It's your life. I ain't judging or nothing. I'm just saying it's not worth it.
Are you ready for the next story? That's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Are you ready for it?
Right.
My girlfriend of 6 years broke up with me out of the blue and had sex with some random stranger. Not even 2 weeks after. Now she wants to get back together, and I'm confused.
What? There's nothing to be confused about. No, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Banged a random stranger?
Yeah, me and my girlfriend have had a wonderful 6-year relationship. We've communicated well. We both had great senses of humor, did almost everything together.
Yeah.
Had good into blah, 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 blah. It was a healthy relationship. I mean, if you have to say it's a healthy relationship, it's not.
Meaning, yeah, I'm guessing she's the problem. Is it a girl or the guy?
A guy's writing about a girl.
He's writing about the girl. He might have been the problem. I don't know. I mean, she's definitely the problem because she slept with somebody else. So
I apologize for giving so much context, which is just him saying that they had a perfectly healthy relationship. But I mean, if you're trying to convince us,
I don't
was it really?
Why is he trying to convince
It's like the couples who post themselves too much.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's how you know they're not happy.
Exactly.
Uh, but I truly loved her in every fiber of my being, and I still kind of do.
Okay.
I cried. My emotional state has been a wreck, and the only thing that's held me together was my family.
Uh-huh.
They were all just shocked as I was when I broke the news that she broke up with me.
Uh-huh.
About 6 months.
She broke up with him?
Yes.
Continue.
6 months ago, I noticed some changes in my girlfriend's behavior. She seemed to be emotionally unstable. I knew something was wrong, so maybe I was asking about once a week what was going on. She would cry and tell me she's just been so stressed with school, her corporate job,
Mm-hmm.
and her graduation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a year ahead of her, so I completely understand where she's coming from. He's already making excuses for her.
Mm-hmm.
You see that?
He is. He is. Exactly. Right.
I'd give her advice on how to deal with it. It's a large transaction,
Mm-hmm.
and I try not to put too many high expectations on her. And I would hug her and tell her that she would be more than fine. She had a past emotional turbulences, I don't know, over big life events, and did not expect to last. But of course, it still kept coming up.
Okay.
So I was just there making sure she was good, and even talked to my parents about it.
That's a weird.
I don't think you should involve your parents in your relationship.
Yeah, that's very true.
They're in college.
Yeah. Oh, they're in college. Okay. And he's telling us that something happened to her that went like made her a little crazy.
And then now
that her mission is dangerous because we don't know what it is. It could be something really awful, and it's like, damn, like I understand where this lady's coming from, but I don't.
This story's a lot.
Continue.
I know.
There's a lot to analyze.
So now we're going 3 months in.
Mm-hmm.
So we were at 6 months ago. Now we're 3 months ago.
Okay.
Before the breakup, she would just start randomly crying in bed.
Okay.
She seemed like she wouldn't even look at me. Never even said "I love you" before leaving. And whenever I had a family event, she wouldn't go. She said work for her was super stressful, school, same shit that she's been saying before. Mm-hmm. What I did not appreciate was her telling me that she loved me anymore, even if we just been for a little. It's made me feel weird. I told her that she was going through a lot and it was okay. She just needed a little space and she just was a little depressed. Excuse me. She agreed and apologized to me. At this time, we were looking for an apartment to move in together and just had a little nice place. I was incredibly excited, and so she was at first, then just dropped it all together. Mm-hmm. I had put a $1,000 down already, since she didn't already have the money, and I had a full-time job right after college. So I just told her to pay me her half on the first paycheck. I think we all see where this is going. I felt blindsided. About a month and a half, she gets home from school, has been crying. She said she wanted to break up and wasn't totally sure, and I was shook. I asked her if everything was okay. She didn't really say much, and she needed time to think. It was a Thursday. She said she was going to take a whole week to think about it. Well, it wasn't a week. And that Sunday, she gave me her decision in person. What thoughts so far?
This is just wild story. So they got an apartment together?
He put down for an apartment because they agreed, and she agreed for it too, but didn't put down for it. He had to put the whole thing down.
Okay, gotcha. They were going to move in together and stuff. So.
She told me she did not feel loved anymore.
Oh.
The spark that they had in the beginning was gone. I did not plan enough cute dates, and that she felt neglected, even though we heard previously, in his perspective, it was the opposite.
And they're in college?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't even fight. I just listened to this. I just listened in a state of shock. Mm-hmm. She said she also needed to find herself and that she was young. She also jabbed at my current job and said I was wasting my life away. It was my first full-time job out of college, and I haven't been there for a year. I had zero plans to stay longer than 2 years, and I begged her not to end the relationship. I asked if there was anything I can do, and she said no, and I cried. She just blankly stared, crying too. Mm-hmm. And I helped her move out. And then this is where I think I made the major mistake. As she was leaving, I asked her if she was completely sure of the decision. She admitted she was unsure. I think we should give it a month. During that month, she was still faithful. Otherwise, I'd move on completely. Basically, that was the condition that they had. So basically, they were together but not together.
Mm.
If she did something, he would move on.
Good. That's a good condition.
I guess that was fair, but he still loved her, basically. And they said goodbye and left. He blocked her on everything and had to otherwise text her and call her overall made him a wreck. The only thing that he did was not block her on the email address. She said she was going to pay for the security deposit in the case she left anything she missed at his place.
Uh-huh.
And he was good with it. Slowly moving with life, heartbroken, in shambles. Out of nowhere, about a week and a half after the breakup, I received an email that she made a mistake and was a bad person that missed me dearly. I admitted the email back. I received another one before I could finish, saying to disregard what she said. I was mad as hell and sent back an email telling her to stop fucking with my emotions and not to talk to me until the end of the month like we planned, and she never responded. The end of the month comes around. I unblocked her and her number and everything to talk about in person. As previously planned, I was expecting a no and had already come to terms with it. She had texted back she still wanted to talk in person. She seemed like she was missed talking to me, admitted that she did not appreciate me enough, and now saw that I did love her.
Okay.
I thanked her for what she said and also explained that I could have been better in some areas too. I was going great, and we talked again like we used to for 2 days. We're going to pick a date, excuse me, to talk, because she wanted it a little time later since her finals were coming up. The question that was eating me: did she see anyone else? She admitted she did some things with a random man at a bar.
Mm.
They had sex.
Oh.
For context, she was my first and I was hers.
Mm.
It broke me. She apologized profusely, saying it was an awful experience. She felt used and disgusting. I came home from work and went into a rage. I destroyed memories, crying like a kid who experienced their first broken bone. Not even 2 weeks after the relationship, she fucked somebody else and couldn't even hold out for a month. Basically, she also said she wanted to make this work and talk in person. I agreed to do the meeting, but I don't know what to do.
Mm.
My rage passed now, and I'm just confused. I'm torn on what to do. I moved on with my life and leave it at that, but I still love her deeply. I'm broken.
Mm-hmm.
Help.
Yeah, it's
a lot to fucking unpack.
That's definitely a lot to unpack, but at the end of the day, just love her from afar, let her go. Like, that.
You think she
once
did
a
her dirty?
cheetah, always a cheetah. Like,
Well, is it cheating if they broke up?
Okay, that's some bullshit.
I'm being the devil's advocate. I don't agree. I don't agree with her.
You could be devil's advocate.
I don't agree, but somebody has to be devil's advocate, and I'm just going to be devil's advocate. Like I said, I don't agree with her. I think she fucked him up royally and kept fucking with him with the email and everything.
Yeah.
But devil's advocate, if they're broken up, does it count?
No, it definitely does count. But in her defense, I could see where she's coming from. She's confused. She thinks they've been with him. They built all these memories together.
They did have that agreement of not seeing anybody for a month, that she only fucked somebody 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think she was just like, once they broke up, she was like, okay, I'm ready to enter into my hoe phase. And then she got, her first experience was not a great one, apparently. And she's like, maybe not. Let me go backwards. I guarantee you, if this dude doesn't go back to her, she's just going to continue on that path.
I'd have her go. I know this is controversial, but I'd have her get tested, low key. Sleeping with a random man at a bar and then trying to get back with me?
I wouldn't test. I would just be like, peace, deuces. As soon as I found that shit out, deuces. Don't even do nothing. Like, that's gross.
But I'm saying, like, he still wanted to be with her. So I'm doing it the perspective of still wanting to be with this person, even though she did that.
Why would you want to be with this person?
I'm just crazy. Doing it in his perspective.
It's crazy. It's always going to linger over the relationship in some way.
Could they work through it?
And they're young, too. Aren't they in college?
Yes.
They just move on. Okay. It's like, she's not the one for you. I'm telling you, I get feelings from based off what he says and how he says it. I just know.
You think she's completely in the wrong and been like,
oh yeah, she's definitely in the wrong. She's definitely in the wrong. She had sex with a dude like a couple days after they broke up in a bar, just random dude too. No, dude, that's fucked up. No,
right?
No, it's not good. Like I said, if he doesn't get back together with her, she's just gonna keep going on that. She's gonna go down that path. She's like, I've already picked the path I want to go on. She's just getting cold feet essentially. She's like, oh no, never mind. I don't like this. I didn't have a great time. That was not cool. I don't want to do this. And then you gotta be like, you got let go, buddy. You got let go. So don't worry about her. You could find another girl, just get back out there, but just take the L.
Take the L.
Take the L. Move on. You know, your heart's gonna be broken. Hit the gym, bro. Hit the weights. That always helps with a broken heart. You just put it all out there. Let it be out there. Don't keep it in.
She was talking shit
Get
about
better.
his job too, and he just got.
Yeah, don't talk shit, bro. They're both in college too. He's actually working though, right? So
No, she did him dirty about the apartment that she still hasn't paid him.
the apartment, yeah, that's a that's a dirty move. All right, but that's also she's not reliable. That just goes back to that unreliable. Okay,
So
yeah,
bad.
it's bad. It's bad. This is not the right girl. She needs
All
to
right.
grow up and
Out of the toxic partners that we've talked about, which one's the worst?
Okay, can you give me a reminder of the? Let's go back.
Yeah, let's go recap real quick.
Okay, recap.
As a recap. We have the zoologist, not the zoophile.
Oh, I was like the zoologist. Which one was that?
We have the zoophile.
The zoophile, nasty.
The swinger parents.
Swinger parents, not great. Not great.
The fleshlight guy.
Fleshlight, nah.
And finally, the piece of shit girlfriend.
Piece of shit girlfriend is pretty bad.
Which one's the worst out of all four?
Definitely the zoophile.
The zoophile still takes it.
The zoophile got to take the lead.
We have a trophy for the zoophile.
Nastiest motherfucker.
Nastiest. But we don't kink shit. No, that's a pretty fucked up kink.
Okay, I kink shame any day. If you have a weird kink or fetish, I'm gonna shame you. That's shameful. Don't do it.
Well, what crosses the line between not okay and okay? The zoophile obviously
I don't know if
fucking crosses the line.
We don't need to get all into all the whole list, but you know what it is. There's some shit that's just over the
pooping on your chest.
That's a little. That's not that's gross, but that's kind of like the limit, you know. Like
that's like a borderline on the
yeah,
on the line.
Like that's borderline. Like that's fucked up. Don't do that shit anymore. But if that's your thing, ew, that's gross. I mean, because I don't know if you ever watched Your Mom's House, that podcast, but they had this guy who would jump into poop tanks. That was his.
I thought you were about to mention not another teen movie where the step sister or no, the real sister, Chris Evans' sister, is talking to this virgin dude, and she's like, why can't guys? You know, they always ask me to poop on their chest. Why can't they poop on my chest?
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Have you seen that movie?
I have seen that movie. I know that part. It was one of the little nerd kids.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Gross, but you know what? If that's what you're into, go for it. But that's, like I said, that's kind of hitting borderline and shit like that, you know.
All right. Yeah. So that was Tell Me the Cheese, man.
Tell me the cheese.
If you have any cheese, man, feel free to.
That's the segment. Episode 7. Going crazy.
Going crazy. But we have food for thought coming up next. I have this. Look at this. I know you can hear that. That's a list right there about the best foods in California for theme parks.
Oh,
so
theme park food. I've had.
Yep, that's all of them. So that's including Disneyland, Knott's, Six Flags, Universal.
All right.
What else am I missing? Camelot. That's a golf place, but it has roller coasters and shit.
Oh.
It's similar to Golfland here. Is that called Golfland here?
No, it's.
Yeah, it's called Golfland. It's the one with the mini golf and the water slides and shit.
Oh yeah, I know it is Golfland.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's similar to
Sunsplash. It's either Sunsplash or Sunsplash. Yeah. It's either one of those two.
There used to be in California Milligan's, but that's gone.
Milligan's.
So basically,
yeah.
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
Food news. Food stuff.
How do we get off that far off the topic? Food for thought.
No, we were on Tell Me the Cheese Man that just veered off to Zoophile.
Oh, no, nasty Zoophile. It is funny though. I don't know. Have you ever seen Clerks 2?
I haven't seen Clerks yet, dude. Or any of the Silent Bob and whatever the guy's name is.
Spinoffs. Cool. Look over there. I got a signed Funko by Kevin Smith, who's Silent Bob. You know.
Is Kevin Smith?
He's the director.
Well, he's on Cameo too. I wanted to buy your Cameo.
That would have been crazy. I'll take that for sure. If it gets me a Kevin Smith Cameo, I'm cool. I've met him before, actually. I met him when he did a screening for Clerks 3 because he came out with Clerks 3. That movie was great. It made me emotional and then made me laugh. and it made me shocked. So, pretty good movie. Pretty good movie.
Pretty good. So food for thought here.
But
we go.
sorry, last bit here. That's what I totally remember why I brought up Clerks too. There was a donkey show at the end, and it was disgusting.
It's
So,
a donkey show.
like,
All right.
That Zoophile is used for comedy only, nothing real.
I'll tell you a story right now. Hold up.
Okay, all right.
So back in Mexico, speaking of zoophile, this is allegedly because I don't know if it's true or not. But sometimes, like, some of the dudes get a little weird in the ranch.
Okay.
Like fucking the donkey weird.
Don't be doing that. Gross.
Yeah, it's gross as fuck. So I was just walking with my nieces, right? And all of a sudden I hear just grunting. We hear grunting, like loud fucking grunting. And then it's quiet because they hear us walking. Then we hear a donkey.
Donkey. Okay.
Going.
Oh.
And it was fucking the weirdest shit ever. And then so we stopped and slowly walked back to wherever the fuck we heard, like walked away from the noise. And I think a donkey was getting fucked.
Yeah, that's gross. I mean, sometimes donkeys fuck each other though too. So donkeys do that. But let's hope that's what it was and not somebody fucking the donkey.
I hope so.
That's horrendous. That's disgusting. I really hope
Sponsored by the zoo. No, I'm just kidding.
We're definitely not getting a zoo.
No, we're not getting a zoo.
But we're still waiting for Men's Warehouse.
Men's Warehouse.
Shout out episode 6.
Oh, I did message Theo Vaughn.
Oh, nice.
To see if I could be on their show.
Love Theo Vaughn. He's a funny dude.
Well, yeah, I like their so when I put tell you my story, it's because you know how their song when they have a guest, it's that song, the shine down on me. Yeah, they used to do that way. But yeah, let me go to food for thought here.
Okay, food for thought.
So it's food news, food recommendation, things like that.
Nice.
So feel free to cut in.
Okay.
When you disagree or agree, or you have like a better recommendation.
Okay, nice. Okay. Well, I'll listen to it.
The top.
All right, go.
The top food chains to go to, or food to go to in California for theme parks, the best of all time.
Yep.
No particular order.
Okay.
Disney corn dogs. So
yeah, they're pretty good. They're all right.
But specifically, the Little Red Wagon, an old-fashioned bright red vehicle on Disneyland's Main Street, is the best place to try it. The old-fashioned corn dogs, pickled corn dogs, or even mozzarella corn dogs.
Is this Disneyland or Disney World?
Disneyland or Downtown Disney. They have the same one.
Where?
Basically right across from the Lego store.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I've had one from there, but I kind of want to try that pickled corn dog. That sounds interesting.
Your sister loves the pickled corn dog.
Okay, interesting. It sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's disgusting. Shut the. Nasty.
No, but honestly, like the actual pickled corn dog is really good. She likes that one. I don't like fucking pickles.
Okay. I like pickles. I also like mustard on.
Do you like the gherkin pickles?
Jerkin the gherkin. I learned that's what that meant was because it's a gherkin pickle.
Is that really?
Jerkin your gherkin. I heard that.
All right, people, make sure you jerking your gherkin.
No, don't be telling the people that. That's all.
But just make sure, like last week, you don't do it with your roommate still fucking away.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, don't do it in the same room as your roommate, or at least wait till you know he's asleep.
Otherwise, he'll watch you and just wait till you're done. And
he might record you too. Didn't he record his ass?
No, he fucking waited till he was done and then said something.
Then just walked down like, this is nasty.
Anyways, the next
get him out of there.
Next up, retro is all the range. In honor of the Tiana's Palace. That's it's called Tiana's Place in the movie, but it's Tiana's Palace.
Yeah.
Basically,
just movie.
Cafe New Orleans.
Okay.
Where the Monte Cristo sandwich has developed its own cult following. So this sandwich, have you heard of it before?
I have not, but I kind of want to try it. Sounds good, but
I'm about to describe it to you.
I'm interested. I'm curious that you said sandwich because they got the beignets over there.
Exactly. Cafe New Orleans. It's near the Blue Bayou restaurant. The Blue Bayou restaurant's in Pirates of the Caribbean, which is pretty great.
Right. I know. I want to get in there. I haven't been able to get in there. That's like one of my goals. So.
I got in there once. You need to book your reservations a month. Okay. Because it's so popular, especially TikTok made it super popular too.
Yeah. Well, and I heard if you go like in the beginning of the hour, that's when they have their openings and stuff like that. So
I just like the music, the do 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 do.
oh yeah, it is very peaceful when you hear the little crickets and stuff. I love
And
that.
the
Ride.
fucking banjo guy.
The banjo dude. Yep, I know. I heard they have like a good food thing, and they have some good food.
They do. Their pasta's really good.
Pasta.
But basically, I'm going to describe to you what a Monte Cristo sandwich is for those who don't know.
Yeah, Monte Cristo.
The sandwich is battered, fried with turkey, ham, and Swiss,
Interesting.
plus powdered sugar and berry puree.
Whoa.
It's pretty good. It's like a beignet sandwich.
That's pretty good.
Am I making you hungry?
Yeah, actually, that's what I was just thinking. I was like, God damn, this is making me hungry. And it's late too. It's like 9:30 at night.
I know.
It's a little late to be eating, but
we got to watch Norbit.
Norbit,
Norbit.
how dare you, Orbit?
Orbit. The next
We're getting
up,
an In-N-Out burger over here too, actually. So I'm pretty stoked.
I haven't had an In-N-Out burger in years.
We got one come. Why? It's great burger.
Because I had it every day in California.
Okay, I get that.
So the next one up
Cane's.
is Knott's Berry Farm's Chicken Dinner Restaurant.
Oh, Chicken Dinner Restaurant.
Knott's Berry Farm is in Buena Park, right across the street from Medieval Times, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Basically, it's been a classic since 1934.
Okay.
Knott's Berry Farm is like a roller coaster theme park, mostly there for foods, have amazing foods there. It's downright patriotic to indulge there. It has a roadside berry stand, then a tea room, and the restaurant is now a sprawling, multi-themed in cahoots, similarly named to the theme park.
Oh.
Everything's in your face, honestly funny. Or no, sorry, this is a different topic. But yeah, that's basically, it's a good chicken dinner restaurant.
And so, okay, so the food is the chicken dinner.
It's known for their, what is it?
Dinners?
Not boysenberry. It's like a certain berry pie that's really good. I think it might be boysenberry.
I like boysenberry pie.
Yeah. No, their turkey legs are really good.
Turkey, I love a good turkey.
Next up on the list, so we had, in no particular order, like I said, to recap, the corn dogs from Disney.
Yep.
The Monte Cristo sandwich from Disney. Yep. The chicken dinner restaurant.
Chicken dinner. And what do we got next?
Everything is in your face funny with Springfield.
Oh, yes.
The Simpsons themed land inside Universal Studios Hollywood.
Yes.
That includes a specific donut shop.
Oh,
Lord,
I was hoping it was the donuts because they are.
It is the chocolate donut or the pink frosted sprinkle donut.
The pink frosted
are two options.
I gotta do that one because that's the Homer donut, you know, and it's fucking huge, so you could share it. And
have you ever tried to down it by yourself, like take the challenge?
No, I've never done that. I'm sure I could. It's really fantastic. They're great. They're big. Really, they're big as but you share them with your friends and family, but it also lasts. You hold on to it for like an hour or two.
Did you hear about how they might end up changing the Simpson ride and taking that whole thing out because they have a contract with Universal for around 2026. So they once the contract runs out, if they don't extend it, they might have to change it to like Shrekland.
Shrekland, huh? Okay. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed, but I really love The Simpsons, man.
The Simpsons ride is a classic.
It is pretty good. The food, the Krusty Burger's like not all that.
Are you kidding me?
What, is it on the list?
No, but it's just my favorite.
It's a good burger. I mean, it's a burger, but it's like $18, $19 for a. Yeah, I got the. Is it the clogger or the double clogger? I might have even got the double clogger.
The double clogger is like $20.
Okay. I must have got the double clogger because I was fucking hungry, dude. You walk all day, so you know you get pretty hungry.
The Jurassic Park drinks are good too, but that's not on the list. Yeah. Next up on the list, is it Harry Potter?
Oh,
this is for some Harry Potter fans. The chance to sit down with cold butter beers.
I love it.
Sometimes hot butter beers as well, or you can get the blended ice cream butter beer.
I like that one.
To make this Wizarding World counter service tavern worthwhile. The tavern in particular is the 3 broomsticks, cast iron chandelier dining room with more than a chance to dine where Hermione and Ron have.
Yes.
You can feast a full British dishes of beef pastries, fish and chips, or even a barbecue platter of 4, or even sometimes during the seasonal holidays, beef Wellington.
Oh, I love a good beef Wellington. Ramsay.
Yeah, because Universal Harry Potter World takes place around after the Goblet of Fire, before the Prisoner of Azkaban. So, yeah, that's canon. Did you not know that?
It can't be canon. It can't take
The
place.
Wizarding World of Harry Potter is canon, and it takes place between Goblet of Fire and
Prisoner,
Prisoner.
no, Prisoner of Azkaban and Goblet of Fire. Yes.
Yeah, it takes place between there because
Okay.
Sirius hasn't escaped yet.
Right. Oh,
Um,
he hasn't escaped yet.
yeah,
Then that's 3.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
How can it be between?
Hold on, Google.
It's got maybe it's got a
Google.
mix of 3 and 4
Hold
because
on,
it does
what
have
is
the
Prisoner?
schools, but fucking if Sirius hasn't got out of Azkaban yet, then it's pre number 3 because that's what happens in number 3. But they do have the schools too. That is number 4. So maybe it's just got a mix of 3 and 4.
Hold on, I'm doing them in order.
It's a cool spot.
So yeah, it's between 3 and 4.
Okay.
So yeah, it's 3 and 4.
It's a mix of 3 and 4. It's
All
not between 3 and 4.
So
well,
yeah,
how do you know that Sirius Black has not gotten out of Azkaban? Because if he has gotten out of Azkaban,
because he's still wanted.
Yeah, of course he's still wanted. He's always going to be wanted. He's a criminal. He's a fugitive.
No,
What
he
do you
has
mean?
escaped. So yeah, so it's after Prisoner of Azkaban. So that's when he does escape.
Yes, he's already. If there's wanted posters of Sirius Black, that means he's escaped from prison.
So that's after 3.
So it's after 3, and then it's into 4. I think that's so. It's around 4. Why are we even saying this? Why are we saying
It
3
went
and 4?
so far off topic.
It's 4. It does. But that's all right. That's the fun of the podcast.
Yes, that's the point. But yeah, do you agree with the list? That's the whole list.
The list is good. The list is. I don't like it, man. Here, I'm gonna give you some of my favorites now too, because we go to these.
Make sure to mention the amusement park as well.
Well, why not? Why wouldn't I? Okay, so one of the best things that we've discovered is in Disneyland they have this garlic cheesy pretzel bread thing. It's like
It's
right off the
by
main.
the Elsa princesses when they come out.
Yeah,
next
kinda,
to the
It's
castle.
on the left side of the castle. It's the
Yep.
left side of the castle before you go into the castle. There's a little cart that has them there. So you get that, and then if you're feeling real crazy, you get that, and you go over to the little tiki area where they have either the chicken or the beef skewers, barbecue skewers, or like teriyaki skewers, and you put that in there, and it like that's busted. That is busted right there. So
I have to disagree.
why?
It's the garlic bread itself is garbage.
What? Why? It's good.
I tried it and I thought I was gonna love it.
Maybe you got a bad one though.
It tastes like poop.
Because I had a bad one time, and that sucked.
I was gonna throw in the Six Flags funnel cake.
I've had that actually before, and
It's one of
good.
the.
Is that the one
staples.
that's like more like waffly, or no? It's like thicker.
It's thicker and it's
Okay.
pretty big.
I've
it's
been
really
there since I was
popular.
young, since I was probably. Like
We have
13.
fry bread here, so
I
it's
like
like
fry
similar
bread.
to fry bread.
I want to go do that fry bread place, man.
Hope's
You know
fry
what's
bread?
You know what's real? I mean, I really hope they could do this if they have this. But I love fry bread with beans and rice and beans and
Yes,
cheese.
that's their Navajo taco.
Beans and cheese.
I need to take you there.
Okay, because
It's right down the street from my place, and it's really
that
good.
is the most amazing, delicious thing in the whole world. Some good ass fry bread, some beans, and some cheese. You are working with magic right there.
If you ain't
son.
doing shit tomorrow, man, come over
Oh.
and eat some tacos.
Well, we're going to a quinceañera, so I'm pretty stoked on that. I don't want to drink, but we'll see.
Bro,
where
you
the
better
wind
drink
takes.
at a quinceañera.
It's
It's
kind of hard not
disrespectful.
to, but that kind of leads me into a topic I did want to bring up. Is we got the fights this weekend? We got a big fight weekend.
Well, is it?
The Canelo and Mongia is.
Are you gonna buy the fight? Damn. Are you gonna watch the fight? Here, let me take you that part.
Yeah, I'll watch the fight. How about that? Put it that way.
Well, you're gonna be at the quinceañera, right?
I am.
So you're gonna watch the fight there
I
at the
will watch the fight.
quinceañera.
I will watch the fight no matter what I'm doing.
I'm gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh and uploading the podcast beforehand and working on the
Sick.
merch.
Podcast merch time. What is it gonna have? Like quotes, or is it just gonna? Say
It's gonna
Bobitos
be
Casinos?
right now. I'm designing my other logo for Bobitos Casito.
Okay.
I'm trying to find an artist right now that will work with me because I want to kind of put.
Go on Fiverr.
Well, I have pictures of you and I, like of ourselves, and I'm trying to have them put us together in Scooby Doo style.
Oh, interesting. That'd be kind of cool.
And I thought that'd be pretty cool. And then have that on a shirt because it's you and I.
Yeah.
And I want us to have like our arms over each other with like just being like, "What's up?"
This is getting weird. I'm just kidding.
It's literally a bro hug.
I'm
It's
just kidding. I'm
fucking
just
asshole.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I want to have that, but
Uh-huh.
it's hard because the artists get residuals
Oh, they get residuals?
because it's their art and I'm selling
Okay,
it.
just buy it. Just like, hey, can I just buy this copy? Can I buy the master from you? How much is to buy the master?
Yeah, and it's just a
I
whole.
want to own your art.
That's why I'm trying to do, but it's a whole process, so
Yeah,
it's pretty difficult. That's why I'm trying to design it myself, but it's just so difficult.
That's harder to do, but I mean, hey, if you want to put in the time and the effort to do it, you should.
I am. I'm putting.
I think we should get a video going. We should get the video.
Video is coming soon.
Video
I
podcast
just
would be
need to
good.
get a camera and a good casting couch.
Gross. No, if I'm gonna be sitting on this damn couch, it ain't gonna no damn casting couch.
What's a casting couch?
A gross couch. Don't do that. Don't.
How do you think you got casted? No.
That's so gross.
You were on a
That
couch.
is not-
No.
I was sitting on a couch. That's correct, but not the casting.
You were
couch.
casted on a couch.
I was not cast on the couch. I said, "Hey, yeah, I'm
There
down.
is no job,
I'll
and
do
there
it.
is no. There is no job.
It's definitely no job. 'Cause I ain't getting no pay. I ain't getting nothing.
We're a non-profit, damn it.
We're a non-profit at the moment, so help us make some profit.
When we get profit, we will split profits. But now there's nothing yet.
There's nothing yet. But
Men's Warehouse.
that's
Where
why
you
I was
at,
just about to say,
Men's
I'm like, where? That's why we're waiting on Men's Warehouse to get back to us. We sent messages last night.
It was said.
We might have put some strong wording in there, like we think that your business will suffer without us,
That's fucking Men's Warehouse.
without our recommendation and endorsement.
We were wearing Men's Warehouse khakis. I don't know if you can see that right now.
You could obviously tell through the microphone that we have Men's Warehouse khakis.
You can hear it. Look. No.
That's wild. Gave it away. That's a Gene sound, obviously.
Not a Gene sound.
Yeah, it was
You do it then.
I don't have khakis. We lied to the people. We're sorry, people. We're sorry, Men's Warehouse. We did not wear your khakis you sent us. We actually didn't get them in the mail, so if you could resend those.
If you could resend our khakis.
That would be excellent. I know you guys have my sizes on file. So
it'll be like, what are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
That's gross.
Khakis?
Yeah, that's right.
He sounds hideous.
Yeah.
These guys.
I wear khakis all the time. I don't know what's wrong with khakis.
Because
It sounds like a Boston lady going, "Where are my khakis? My khakis.
Well, yeah.
Where'd you put my khakis?"
Personable time.
Oh, personal time. Oh, I was gonna say though, I think Canelo's gonna win that fight, and then there's some UFC events too that are gonna be.
I'm excited for Conor to fight.
Connor will
whenever
fight.
he fights.
I believe he's set to fight in UFC 303. I'm excited for that. I think that'll be cool to see him come back. Hopefully he gets a dub. If not, I think he's done fighting. At
least he has Roadhouse.
I mean, he's got a movie career ahead of him because he was fucking great in Roadhouse. He was hilarious.
Fucking chest out, walking around like
Yeah.
the fucking.
Where the fuck is everybody? That movie was fucking funny, man. I thought he was hilarious. I liked it when he was in Italy when he first came in. Arrivederci.
Was that when he beat the shit out of everybody in the boat?
No, that was at the end of the movie, dude. That was the end of the movie. No, it's
Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen Roadhouse,
okay,
the Jake Gyllenhaal version.
He's in a boat. Everybody gets in a boat at some point in this one.
Yeah, they even shaved one of the main rich guys shaved his beard on a boat, right?
He was shaving his beard on a boat, and that was ridiculous. That was a stupid ass idea.
I would never fucking do that.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it just it's character development. It's showing us that we're dealing with a ridiculous person.
Jake, if you want to look up when Conor McGregor's fighting,
that's what I was looking up. Thank you. I totally forgot.
Kaden, who was our good friend, said that it's on his birthday. So I don't know when his birthday. Kaden. It's on his birthday.
That would technically be.
Shout out to Kaden here.
That's Kaden's technically like her brother-in-law.
Who's high on life?
Why would you say that?
It's life, man. People get high on life all the time.
You funny. Okay, so this weekend we got
Pantoja and Ergasurg.
Ersurg.
Is that how you say Urseg?
Ursag.
Erkseg.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the.
Wait, no, it's just look what the Connors fighting.
They got Derek Lewis versus Nascimento. So I'm gonna go with Derek Lewis on that one.
Welcome to our UFC segment.
No, that's May 11th. I'm talking about the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
Okay, that's the next UFC.
Are you gonna do anything for Star Wars Day tomorrow?
Maybe watch Star Wars. I got Aldo versus Muller. I got Aldo on that one.
Side note.
Yeah.
Are you going to see the 25th anniversary of Episode 1?
I might actually, because that kind of sounds fun.
Your father actually wanted to go see. Wanted to know if you want to go see it with him soon this weekend.
My father?
He mentioned it when we were with him earlier today.
Oh, you guys were with him today?
Yes, that's why it took a while.
Yeah, I want to do it.
I feel like it'd be cool seeing Princess. What is it? Not Padme.
Princess. Yeah.
No, it is Lady Padme, or what is it? Queen Padme.
It's Padme. It's
wearing the robes of curiosity.
Oh, there it is. Saturday, June 29th is Conor McGregor's fight.
This is June?
Yes.
So far.
Chandler. That's a good one. That'll be a very good one. And so
Las Vegas.
Whitaker versus Chimaev will be a good
Chamoy.
fight too. And also Makhachev versus Poirier will also be a very good fight. So, and Derek Lewis's fight will be good. He always fights well.
They all have cauliflower ears.
Yeah, that's how you know. Do not fuck with these people. If they got the cauliflower ear, just make sure you got your sprawl ready. Don't.
But yeah, I gotta just kind of get. You ever been to Disneyland back before it was before $200 a ticket?
Yeah, I mean, I went when I was younger, like I said, and that was always a fun time. One of my favorite rides was Star Tours. I like Star Tours.
They're changing that.
They just added some new stuff to it. They added Mandalorian and Ahsoka to it. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty tight.
So that's your favorite ride at Disneyland?
That Space Mountain. I like Space Mountain a lot. I like Big Thunder Mountain. Also,
you got to pick one.
I'd probably do. I don't know. I really like the new one, the Rise of the Resistance. That one is badass.
Is that the one where you need a ticket basically to ride it?
No.
Or it used to be like that where you need a freaking ticket number.
No, it's all digital too. By the way, it's all on an app. So you go in the app and you get in like a digital line. Yeah, I did used to do that, but sometimes the wait is like ridiculous. So. But Rise of the Resistance is a fantastic.
That's the one where you like go into the room and it's all Stormtroopers.
Yeah, that's that one.
It reminds me of Robot Chicken when they're like Stormtrooper.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's the one. Very good. I like that one a lot. I also like.
Well, because you're a big fan of Star Wars, so
I am big
may
fan.
the 4th be with you, my guy.
Thank you. It's today's the 3rd.
Yes.
Tomorrow is the 4th,
and this is coming out on the 4th. So
nice.
May the 4th be with y'all.
And then Sunday's Cinco de Mayo, so shout out Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah, thank you for saying that to me. I really respect it. Well, thank you. I want to say Happy Cinco de Mayo to you since you're a quarter Mexican.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, right?
Yeah, somewhat.
1/4?
Somewhat, like somewhere around that 20-25%.
50% to your fucking 25%?
Yeah, Ecuadorian ass.
I'm half Guatemalan.
I'm sorry. That was bad.
Ecuadorian.
Terrible.
But
it was something like that.
Yeah.
Peruvian.
Allegedly. Here, let me go to the allegedly thing.
Allegedly.
Have you ever...
We're bringing back the allegedly.
Have you ever allegedly drank before you went into a Disneyland?
Yes.
Allegedly.
I've had some drinks before. I've had some drinks. And one time... we had a good time and we had some drinks. We did the Epcot because we went to Florida actually.
Epcot is where the bee's knees is at, where if you want good drinks and food.
They had great drinks there, man. So we actually drank at the park. We don't usually drink before. Actually, that was kind of incorrect.
What about the
we go early?
What is it? Not the Tauntaun. What's
that
the
shit's expensive? So
the Galaxy Bar.
Oh dang, what is that called, man? We have been in that bar. I know what bar you're talking.
It is expensive.
The Cantina. It is expensive. And we also got stuck in like a corner. They just like, we thought they put us at this table. And they're like, no, the table's not yours. Those are for people who got like a reservation. You're this little shelf in the corner of the room. And so we like turned our backs to the actual, like the whole area with all the bar and all the droids and all that stuff. And we're just sitting there, we're like, okay.
This wall looks nice.
Yeah, Love the view. Love the view.
This
and there's
$40 is worth it.
Yeah, and there's people literally right behind us at that big ass table too. So we were like right ass to ass with these people, fucking facing the fucking wall.
Me and my
Drove me nuts.
friend.
With Olga's cat.
Oh yeah. So me and my friend, when we went, we got stuck at the right next to the bar. You know that big table where it's like everyone's sharing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we got stuck there with this couple who was too affectionate.
Oh, gross.
So they were like literally touching up on each other like the New York blanket couple.
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah. I saw that. That was gross. People should throw water on those types of people. That's nasty.
Well, he allegedly says that he wasn't doing that. He was adjusting himself. Because he had like a wedgie or something.
Okay. So why were they both under the covers then?
I don't know. The funny spoof videos of him being like, "Baby, I shit myself. Help me."
That is funny. But let's move on. That shit was nasty.
Yeah, now it's expensive.
It is very expensive. That's why we go early. Like we almost go from start to finish, bro. Just because it's like that shit's so damn expensive that you gotta get all your money worth. But here's the good news. I always walk like almost 20,000 steps or something like that.
Everybody does at Disney.
Like 24,000 something. I think that was my best. It's a lot of walking, man.
Yeah, you want to know something that I like that they have at Disney that tells like kids that how adult life is?
What?
Autotopia.
That one's funny.
You got the slow drivers, the fast drivers, the bad drivers.
Oh yeah, the Autotopia is interesting. It sounds like they might take it out though and make it into something different.
I mean, they could just make it into cars.
I hope they make it into Tron. The Tron ride looks pretty sweet. We're going this year. We're going to go to Florida. We're going to do the Florida trip. We're taking our baby. He's going to be 2 years old. We're going to take him for his 2-year-old birthday.
You should take him to the Animal Kingdom. I like that.
We are taking him. We're going to take him to all of them. We're going to do the whole week and take
all of them.
We're going to do all of them. And so, yeah, I know it's going to be a lot for him, but we'll bring a stroller and shit. We got that.
Make sure you get the sunblock.
We also have that. What's that thing called? With the baby. It holds the baby.
Oh, the thing where you put him on your chest?
Yeah. I can't remember. Tush baby.
Yeah.
So we have a Tush baby. That thing works pretty good, too. But he'll be 2. So he's already getting pretty heavy, man. It's ridiculous.
It's pretty good.
But, so I'm excited to go. They have a lot better rides. We're also going to get his first haircut in Disneyland, too. My wife.
You getting rid of the mullet?
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of his little Joe Dirt mullet. So, wife's a big fan of Disney, and I like going. It's fun, there's a lot of fun rides. There's good food, and it's a lot of good exercise. So just expensive as hell.
To wrap it up,
yeah,
you got 2 minutes.
Okay, riffing.
How do you theme parks overall? Should they go down, or should they stay the same, or they should inflation bullshit?
Money wise,
yeah,
cheaper, baby. It's bullshit, man. It's so damn expensive. It's
still
so
cheaper than the fucking Phoenix Carnival.
It's all the same amount, dude. It's all bullshit.
Bro, I spent $60 on a fucking 2 hot dogs that got Madison sick.
I know, dude. I know. It was pretty bad.
She was puking.
Yeah, no, it was gross. The food was greasy as hell, and it was not good.
This shit was like the flavor of 1,000 greases.
Yeah, I almost killed myself, man. I've got the freaking lobster roll.
The movie Grease said that shit was too greasy.
Dude, they greased it. They put so much damn butter that it was like beyond salt. It was grody. It was expensive.
But yeah, man. Overall, pretty good session.
Pretty good.
I want to appreciate Jake coming on again.
Heck yeah.
If you guys would like to drop a follow, really appreciate that on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Babita_Casito. Yep. We got a subscriber-only podcast coming up very soon. Yep. Should be dropping around Monday or Tuesday. Don't know yet. Stay tuned.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Shout out all the comments. You guys are awesome.
And Men's Warehouse.
All the cool messages. That was what I was going to leave. Keep commenting. Keep sending those messages. And then everybody go to Men's Warehouse Instagram and at the Babito Casino. Tell them. Let them know. Like, hey, they're down for some khakis, man. Send them some khakis. I love wearing khakis to work. I think they're great. They look great. Wear them with some nice brown shoes. Beautiful.
Men's Warehouse. Y'all are welcome to the casino anytime.
Go for it. Get us some khakis, people.
Peace.
Peace.